There comes a time in your childhood in which you get something called puppy fever, in which you beg your parents for a pet dog because you've seen in all the cartoons and from your friends' houses the appeal of having a pet dog. Just a little guy, your companion, man's best friend. Well, here's the story of what happened when those wishes came true. I would like to tell you the story of my dog, Lucy, especially the first few years that I had her. It was one fateful night shortly before Christmas, I think in 2014. There was no lead up to me potentially getting a dog. I just remember asking my parents, like, hey, it would be nice if we had a dog. One day, my mom comes home, and in her hand, a tiny little brown poodle named Lucy. She looked like a teddy bear. She was adorable. She was so tiny. She had a docked tail, which is like a really small nub for a tail, so instead of wagging her tail, she would just like shake her butt a little bit, and I thought she was the cutest thing in existence. That is until I posted her, and a dire omen came in the comment section of my Facebook post. I said that her name was Lucy, and one of my classmates said, "Oh, it's Lucifer, haha, just kidding." Oh no, little did I know that he foresaw the dire omen of Lucifer. My mom was originally told that the dog was a purebred toy poodle, but it turns out she seems to be half Maltese because her hair wouldn't go curly all the way. It was like kind of wavy-ish. Her ears were kind of like a spaniel's. So she was half poodle, half Maltese, and half demon imp.
I love her so much, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I love this dog. But oh my god, she's on a different level. Allow me to explain.
For the first few years of her life, would eat anything but kibble. You put something in her bowl, she pretends it doesn't exist. That is until you have a delicious variety of delicacies, like cables, paper, plastic bags, things that she's not supposed to be eating. A lot of my things around that time have bite marks because I was just not looking for 3 seconds and the dog got to it. I vividly remember falling asleep on the top of a bunk bed with music blasting in my mint green headphones. And I woke up and there was no more music. Why? It is because my grandma had put Lucy on the bed and I woke up to her chewing the cord right before my eyes. I was like, why is there no more music? And I look towards her and she's like, "Arr, arr." I try, and I remember immediately getting up like, Lucy, put that down. And she bit my hand because obviously you do not take something from a dog's mouth when it's already in their mouth. You find a way for them to drop it. And that is how I got this scar. Wanna know how I got these scars? Right there, bite mark. That's been there for years, and it's because I tried to take a headphone cord out of my dog's mouth. Second incident, my dog actually ate my homework. I know that is a common trope, but that is something that genuinely happened. I think it was a science paper, and it was like a take-home handout that we had to fill out, and I did not know how to explain this to my teacher, because who's gonna believe you when you say my dog ate my homework? But she really did. She chewed the paper. She got on my desk using the chair as leverage and got the paper. She loves to eat paper. I don't know what it is. I can't say I haven't savored a few papers in my childhood, but like, it can't possibly be that good. I don't remember bringing back the wet, torn remnants of the paper, and I don't remember if I got another copy. And these wouldn't be the first few times that Lucy has chewed up things she's not supposed to be chewing. There are other things like pencils, small plastic toys, slippers. Now you might be wondering, Raya, why did you not train this dog to stop chewing on things? Here's the thing. This dog has another level of determination. We have tried. We have tried deterring her with chew toys. We've tried getting her to change her behavior by like switching it around with something else. But oh my god, nothing at all beats the sweet taste of inedible objects. Not to mention ankles. She's an ankle biter. She's evil. She's an ankle biter. If you provoked her too much and you were unlucky enough to be wearing a pair of flip-flops in the house, she would come up behind you and bite your Achilles tendon. It really fucking hurt. I'm surprised she didn't leave bite marks because oh my god, her teeth were sharp. She also had this other method that I did not think that dogs were capable of doing something like this. But she was a different level of troll, okay? So if you were walking casually in the house and Lucy was getting the zoomies, what she would do, I shit you not, is come up behind you, use her front paws to push the back of your knees and make you trip. It would usually happen if you had a snack in your hand that she wanted to steal out of you, or she would just do it for the love of the game. She just wanted to see you suffer. Going back to inedible objects, this is how I know that Lucy is some sort of demon. She has survived eating a chocolate muffin. Let me explain, okay? Before you wonder how she managed to get access to a chocolate muffin. So my grandma baked some banana chocolate muffins, basically banana bread with chocolate chips in it. She let them cool on the dining table, and we've committed a terrible oversight in which we left one of the chairs not pushed back into the table, allowing a step stool for the dog. So we look away for about, what is maybe 10 seconds. We look back, Lucy has grabbed a muffin with a surprising amount of chocolate chips in it, because it was one of those jumbo chocolate chips. And she has already run to the couch to eat it. The entire house was screaming. We had all surrounded the couch. We were all like, "Oh, say no." And I just remember being in the center of the couch with a desecrated banana chocolate muffin and crumbs all over her furry jowls. And she was growling like a demon. You know dogs, when they growl, I did not realize until Lucy that dogs have eyebrows that go down. It wasn't just like baring her teeth like, it was like eyebrows fully go like full on demon face. She was terrifying. None of us could try and get near her lest we get bitten on the hand. We were stressed the fuck out that night. And I don't remember anyone calling the vet for this. She ate the entire thing. All that was left was the paper cup for the muffin. And the next day she was fine. Apparently, she didn't even poop weird. She didn't vomit anything. She just did not have any issues. We got her checked for any tummy problems. She was fine. That's not a normal dog. That's not something a normal dog should be able to do. But oh my god, I love this baby so much. She no longer lives with us because our current apartment doesn't allow pets, and now she lives with my grandma. She's apparently a lot more well-behaved and she gets along with other dogs, but she is still a little menace sometimes. And she's a little bit of a middle-aged lady right now, but I love her so much. But oh my god, the first few years of her life were terrifying. I don't even think that's all the stories I have about this dog, but let me know if you want a part 2 if ever, and I'll try asking my family if they have any other weird stories, or I'll try and remember. Here are some extra pictures of the little menace known as Lucy. Let me know down in the comments below if you want a part 2 or if you have any of your own weird dog stories or pet stories. Lucy isn't actually my first pet, so I have a variety of other stories to tell, but they're not nearly as crazy as mine with Lucy.
Go give your dog a kiss on the head, tell them you love them, and do not give them access to banana chocolate muffins. Bye.